Lando, the charming gambler. Flavor text? Okay. He's a card player, gambler, scoundrel. You'd like him. Way to be creative, Fantasy Flight.
There you go.
Just saying. He already had his shout out.
They already used his famous quote up, so they went with a very salesy. You'd like him. You'd like this expansion. And you know what? Maybe you will. We'll see.
We'll find out. Wait for it. Oh, he's got a flourish. Oh my God. She looks so gay. Oh no. Oh man. Well, this is a sort of step forward for diversity in the Imperial Assault game.
You gotta understand, Hun.
He looks really flamboyant.
Hun, you gotta understand, these movies were made, what, in that was still the 70s,
That
right?
is a 2016
late 70s,
mold,
early
honey.
80s. Men were sexy back then.
Look at
men's bodies.
He is
men's
like a
bodies.
flamenco dancer.
Yes.
He's like,
but this was at a time
Lando.
where
He's got huge feet as well. We all know what that means. Popping a heel. He's flailing the cape. He's shooting with the other hand as he holds the cape. I mean, he's got a lot going on.
Yeah, I just don't know how you can have problems with that. Now,
I'm just saying,
I can respect that you do. I just can't understand.
Initial impression was he looked a little fruity. But I'll still take him. I'll still take him to the dance. But I'm just saying, it's a little... He does not look flamboyant in the artwork. Let's be honest. Masculine. Well, they gave us a map. That was nice of them to include that.
Oh, what's this I see? What's this?
Hidden shipment.
Yeah.
So we've got our skirmish and get a reward if you win this as the rebels.
What is the reward?
So, Lady Luck reward card.
Exhaust this card while attacking or performing an attribute test to re-roll all of your dice.
All of your dice. It could be worse. I mean, I guess if you get a really bad roll on everything, but...
So that goes along with that.
Yeah.
And that's the paying debts.
So
mission.
we've got Lando himself.
Okay, so Lando has +2 accuracy. He can use a search ability to hide and stun. And he can also use a surge to apply 2 damage. He's resourceful, which is while attacking or defending, you may re-roll one of your attack or defense dice. And he has the Gambit ability. Before you re-roll a dice, you may replace it with another die of the same type. After rolling, the new die is considered re-rolled.
Before you re-roll,
you may replace it.
I don't get it. Like, you replace a yellow die with a yellow die? I don't get it. Before you re-roll.
After rolling, the new die is considered re-rolled.
Wait a second. Of the same type.
So I guess what that's saying is it allows you to re-roll 2 things. So you can re-roll an attack dice, right? And so now that one's re-rolled. So...
But it says before you re-roll...
it says of the same type.
Now
with the help of Fantasy Flight, we have figured out what type means. It means either attack or defense.
So if you rolled an attack die, like a yellow one, because you've got green and yellow, and a red would have been better, you can swap it out for red dice.
Or for long range, you could use blue. And
for defense, you can swap out your black for a white.
Yes.
So it allows you to pick what you want to roll
with.
And that you don't even have to use a surge or anything to do that. That's just your built-in ability.
So he's a very...
resourceful is a good way to describe it.
He's a very adaptable.
He's a leader and a smuggler. So that's actually really nice.
He's a leader. He's a smuggler. He's a smooth, dice-rolling man.
He's a smooth boy. Okay, so this one, heroic effort,
this is a skirmish upgrade.
Skirmish upgrade that doesn't cost a thing. Include this card in your army only if all deployment cards in your army are unique. When one of your unique figures is defeated, you may draw 1 command card, then place 1 command card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. So I mean, that's not actually that great.
No, that's pretty good because it costs 0. So if you have just a bunch of unique units, well, like, why not throw that in there.
I guess it's an extra ability, but as far as like the magnitude, you would have to have a really good command deck in order for like getting a command card for losing a figure to be worth it.
I just feel like, hey, it's a nice little bonus if you're
gonna lose them anyway. I guess.
You have unique figures in your army anyways, you know.
We got Stall for Time, which is a 0 cost, and it's for a leader or a spy. At the start of a round, your opponent places one random command card from his hand on top of his command deck. So
takes him back a little bit.
Yeah, sets him back a little.
Tough Luck. Any figure costs 1. Use after your opponent re-rolls a dice. Remove that die's result from the result. So if they re-roll a dice, you don't get to use that dice anymore.
All right, this one is a Smuggler card, and it is a special action to use it. Draw 2 command cards, then discard 1 card from your hand. You gain victory points equal to the cost of the discarded card. That's awesome.
If you need to really edge into victory, you know, that little
it does cost you 1, and you have to use a special action, but that could be a big deal. I mean, granted, it can only be up to 3 cost of command cards, but still, that could be helpful.
Lando Calrissian. This is his unique card. Use when using Gambit after rolling the new die. You may change that die's result to another result of your choice on that die.
So it can be a guaranteed miss.
You can make that.
So with that card, you can basically get any result from any die.
No, not any die. The die that you exchange.
Right, I'm saying, but in practicality, because if you knew you had that, you could choose to re-roll a certain one and then choose.
And just make it whatever you need.
Make it a miss or make it, That's nice.
Yeah, you could guarantee yourself a miss with this.
So it could be a guaranteed miss.
Yeah,
that's what I'd do.
That's what you'd do?
That's what I'd do.
He looks very agile in those pants. So,
what are your opinions on Lando?
He's a solid addition. I think he'll be fun to use in the campaign. I think the face is pretty close.
His nose is a little exaggerated. But
what do you mean?
Look how... And you know what? This one will probably look way better painted. That's the thing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like him, and I would take him along. I think that in terms of Rebel characters, he's only 6, so he could work really well in like a Wookiee army.
If you need a leader smuggler character, it looks like Lando is your man, because paying twice as much for Han Solo is probably
with
not
much
worth
fewer
it.
Abilities, for sure.
There we go.
That's our opinion, and we're sticking to it.
Watch the other
Blister Pack videos if you want to learn more. And if you didn't watch the unboxing,
or you don't want to learn more,
watch it anyway and subscribe.
You look absolutely beautiful.